Hey there, crazy kids. I am the GoodOldGamer, and we're back to playing more Mass Effect 3. Just got done with a peaceful resolution to the Geth Quarian War. So that's all good. And what that means is we've completed another main mission, so we can probably talk to more people again. So we are going to go talk to the crew, and then if we've got time, we may head over to the Citadel, because we've got a couple of meetups over there. Ashley and Jacob and the Asari counselor.
Without a giant thresher maw helping.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we could beat them.
Huh.
Lieutenant Commander Williams said something about enjoying some downtime on the Citadel. Might be a nice break for both of you.
Yeah, I got a message from her about that already, I think.
I hear you were on the ground with the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, Trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions.
Huh.
Commander?
Any more messages? Yes. Found work to do. Shepard, just wanted to let you know that I'm going to join Adams in engineering. Big surprise. It seems like the best place for me to help as long as I'm coming with you anyway. Please drop by when you have a minute. Tally, of course we will. Shalaran Vasranak. Commander, with assistance from the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. We have focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the Turian fleet, while the Geth harass the Reapers. Even with our newfound peace, it seems foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces in closer proximity. I understand from Admiral Zen that the Crucible project continues well, even though Zen herself seems dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Though eccentric, she is also brilliant. Hopefully she will find some way to improve its functionality. I would never have believed you would talk hand down, Commander. Take care of Tali Zora for me. That's nice, I guess. Diana Allers. It may be hard to believe after what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware the Quarians ever went into the Veil, let alone started a war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history here. I have material from all the players except you. Can I get into your cabin for an hour and get your thoughts on Vid, Diana? Well, sure. Why not? Let's go see if Joker and Edie have anything to say on this major historical event.
You know, the Quarians have done pretty well with those suits. Maybe they can make something like that for you.
Yeah, they have. Protective medical exoskeleton. I can even get one with racing stripes.
So what's the problem?
Well, it's like walking around in heavy armor. Totally screws with my spatial awareness.
I wear heavy armor, and my spatial awareness is perfect.
You crashed the last shuttle you flew, Vega. I need to feel my balance shift when I'm flying. I need to feel the ship moving with me. You take that away, and I don't know. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not me.
Yeah, I get that.
Plus, have you seen Tali? Come on, I don't have the hips to carry a suit like that. Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
By yelling.
After seeing what the Geth Rebellion really looked like, I figured they deserved a chance.
Thank you, Commander. I doubt many organics would have trusted a synthetic race.
And now we've got two fleets for the price of one. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion. Before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to him.
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor. Don't ask them.
Huh.
Hello, Shepard.
Commander?
Alrighty then. I guess we gotta go up to the cabin and talk to Allers.
Commander, Admiral Hackett is available in the war room on VidCom.
Or talk to Admiral Hackett. Okay
Commander.
then. Never mind. Maybe if we ever get out of this loading. One thing I gotta give Mass Effect 2, it was much smoother, much more optimized for any number of reasons. What? I heard random noise, I guess.
Commander, something on your mind?
I don't know if I asked that or not.
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because you're the only son of a bitch I've got who knows how to kill Reapers.
Huh.
You just have to be smart and hope you get lucky. Anyone can figure it out.
Your dossier says otherwise, Shepard. You stopped the Batarian slavers on Elysium all those years ago. What you did, the people who survived that ordeal still thank you by name.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save the galaxy?
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun, you can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill, but you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
When you went up against Sovereign, there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care, they went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay? That was a suicide mission if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve. Why? Because they believed in you, their leader. That's what I need now. Where we're taking them is liable to get pretty hairy, and I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
Well, that's so nice of you to say. I bet that changes with every backstory change you make, so... that was interesting.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
Bringing in both the Quarians and the Geth has helped us immeasurably. The Quarian fleet is providing evac and fire support, while the Geth attack Reaper supply lines.
What's the Reaper situation?
It's not trending well, even if you did buy Radix some time. Our threat projections show the Reapers will gain the advantage on most other fronts. And now the Asari are a prime target. They're the most advanced race in the galaxy. We'll soon find out if that means anything.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
We're getting there. And with the Reapers pressing their advantage across all fronts, we don't have a lot of time to catch up.
And that's a nice way of saying, get your butt in multiplayer and raise that readiness.
Nothing more, sir.
Hack it out.
Well, that was interesting. Eventually we'll get to multiplayer, but it's probably not going to be for a while yet.
Commander.
To the cabin. I guess we'll talk to Diana. If we can invite her up.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not going to turn again. I bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed... So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. They could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
Yay, I guess. Boost to the war assets is always nice, I suppose. Alright, let's go talk to people. Alright. Let's just go down deck by deck as usual. Legion's on there? Yep, he is. He's over there. Huh. This game is so depressing. Everybody I end up liking in this game dies some noble death or another. It's just... it's so sad. Anyways, be right back. Gonna reset fraps. Whoops, I think I hit quick load instead. My bad. Good thing I just made a quick save before, so I'll be in the same spot. Yep. Alright, be back. Alright, I'm back. I forget which side Ashley's on. Must be the other side. Hey there.
Impressed you got those two groups together. We'll see how long the peace lasts. Commander?
Not much to say, huh? Lame. Knock, knock, Liara. Knock, knock.
Another Reaper gone, and peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends?
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe one day.
The Migrant Fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett. Hello, Shepard. Hello, Shepard.
Next time you want to warn me that Geth are our friends and that maybe we're not supposed to shoot the big robots? I almost peed myself when these primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. We fired a few rounds at them until we realized they weren't firing back. Then this one comes over, said they are allied assistants, and asks for our status. I'm not complaining, they saved my crew, but I'm never living down having to apologize to a Geth for shooting one of its damn lights off. Oh, that was funny. No more upgrades. We got a lot of stuff though. Weapon damage, weapon damage, weapon damage. Goody. Garrus. Anything to say, buddy?
Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. And next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating. Oh, right. You managed that one too. You're a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days. Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint. Not sure if having an army of Geth behind us gives me confidence or makes me feel like there's a target on my back. Not right now.
Alright. Kinda doubt Chakwas is gonna have anything at all to say, but since we're right here.
Hello, Commander.
Hi. Alright, let's go talk to Tally and the engineers. By the way, one of my buddies from over on the Minecraft Fool's House server, BiffTech, he told me in a message that apparently there's some sort of bug or another where the engineers, Donnelly or Ken and Gabriella, whatever, the two engineers that were from Mass Effect 2, in this game they don't have much dialogue. If Ashley's approval level is low or if Ashley is not on the crew. So if you happen to save Caden in your run of the game, then they won't have much dialogue at all ever. But since we have Ashley on board, once her approval gets to a certain point, I guess they're supposed to start talking. So, hey Javik, I didn't really intend to come in here first, but since we're here, can I not talk to you? I guess you just want to meditate. Got nothing to say? Okay. Well, maybe I'll come back. I don't suppose the reporter lady's gonna have anything to say since we just talked to her in the cabin, but...
Breaking now. A nightmare on Earth. Human leaders using military force on their own people.
What?
They say it's to prevent loose cannons from provoking the Reapers. But are they indoctrinated? The Resistance speaks out in the only place they can. The battle space.
What?
Commander.
What human leaders are beating up their own people? That's unsettling.
So, Gabby, have you seen Edie's new body?
Oh, I knew this was coming.
I just mean, it's an amazing work of engineering. Elastic titanium silicon polymers, ultra-light harmonic phased power cells.
Mm-hmm.
And if she ever accidentally walks into a wall, there's just so much padding.
Ugh, I knew it.
Wish I were a wall.
You pretty much are, Kenneth.
I guess maybe Ashley's approval rating is high enough, because that was pretty good. They're back to their old selves again.
Nothing to report.
Commander.
Commander.
Okay. Tally!
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tally. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch. In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping. Setting up housing, adapting power systems. They're doing in weeks what would have taken us years.
That's nice.
Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them.
Nice.
We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
Anytime. Just let me know if you let a Geth upload itself in there.
No, the only person who gets inside my suit is you.
Ooh.
Nothing stands between us now. Whatever the galaxy throws at us, I'll be at your side. By the way, I left something for you up in your cabin. Go have a look.
Ooh, a present! I like presents.
I can't believe my people are working with the Geth. The Geth are helping us rebuild. I never thought I'd see it. Our scientists and the Geth have done amazing work on the Crucible together. Hey, Shepard.
I got a present. Let's go see if Cortez and James happen to have anything to say. I'm not sure if I picked up any more armor. I can't remember. I don't think I did, but... hey there.
Sir.
Nothing? James, you gonna be talking about anything worth talking about?
I can't believe you got the Geth and Quarians to play nice. You should get a medal for that alone. It looks like we just need to get the Asari on board, and we can finally focus on the Reapers. But I don't suppose it'll be as easy as all that.
Nothing ever is.
One step at a time, I guess. 300 years it took to take back the Quarian homeworld. I sure as hell hope it doesn't take that long for us. I'm ready to see Earth again, Shepard. I still can't believe you went inside a Geth. I don't even... Loco. Completely loco. Ready when you are.
Lovely. Armors. You know, we got that shield regen thing, I think, for for fortifications, so we probably can switch to a different one. Maybe that one just for the funsies. Yeah, we might go with that for now. Melee damage 10, weapon damage 5. See, I like the weapon damage and headshot damage way too much to get rid of that. Melee damage I'm gonna keep, I think. I must have got a couple of arm pieces because I don't remember some of those. Weapon damage would be nice, but I do like my melee strikes, so I think we're just going to keep that. Weapon damage. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. And I don't think I really need to bother with any of these. I think pretty much everybody's got their guns for the most part. Kind of tempted to try the javelin, but I'll wait. Back up to the cabin to see about Tally's present. Where's Tally's present? I see no present. Oh, here it is, maybe. Oh, is that a picture of Tally without her mask on? Is it? Oh, I want to see it. Let me see her face. Here it is, guys. Tally. Wow. I gotta say, Tally's pretty gorgeous. I didn't really expect nothing less than gorgeous, considering she's probably one of the favorite characters of everybody who plays this game, and so many people wanted to see her face. I doubt Bioware was going to make her ugly. But it's nice to finally see her face. I wonder if she's going to actually show it inside the game, like take her mask off at some point and let us see. Or if that's all we get is the picture. That was cool. To the CIC! Actually, I should probably go back to engineering and see if she says anything about it. Maybe I will do that. Just real quick. I kind of doubt in a way that she's actually going to say anything about it, but she did tell us to go and check it out, so maybe she'll remark about it.
Kenneth, do you ever think about when we were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither.
Okay. It's nice to see that those guys are talking again every time I walk in here. That was kind of annoying that they weren't. Only thing that sucks is in my next playthrough with Sarah Shepard, I saved Caden. So if what Biff Tech told me is true and there's a bug, then they're not going to talk. So hopefully they get that fixed. I don't know. Just going by what I've been told, but...
Good to see you.
No comment about it. As of yet, anyway. Probably have to complete another mission. Let's go see if Javik has anything to say. He might have been maybe bugged last time, or... Here we go.
Commander.
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Yep, Miranda.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was
Grunt.
undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion? Or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos. The natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life?
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this, and we'll both be set free.
Interesting. Still can't do anything with the memory chip that you distinctly looked at right now.
Another Reaper has died. You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks.
They hide behind masks because they have to. If you would have bothered to look up their history, you would know this.
The only conflict you should concern yourself with is ending the one with the Reapers. Diplomacy does not win wars. Powerful and plentiful firearms do. It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays. The Reapers are cunning in their deception, allowing life to flourish, century upon century, letting us believe ourselves the masters of the cosmos. Then the truth becomes known. There are monsters in the dark spaces, and we are their prey. Do not care what others think. Do what you must. Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
Oh, you're cynical and jaded. This game is so depressing. It's not filled with, like, even a modicum of hope. Mass Effect 2 still had a bunch of hope in it, even though it was a suicide mission. I don't know. I would really like to have this game to be slightly more lighthearted. I mean, I know it's a war against the Reapers and all that, but come on. Somebody dies in like every main mission. This is getting to be a little much. Gonna reset preps, be right back.